Tojj29 channel. So if you want to check that as well, please go ahead. Today we've got a full house again, and I'll just open the screen and we'll invite all the guests in. Here we go. So, we're already there already. So we've got Steve, the Dorset rider. How are you doing?
Evening. I'm fine, thank you.
You all right? Yeah, we got
good.
Tojj from Tojj29 Motovlogs. We got Howie. He'll be back in a short while. I think he's just disappeared.
He's had enough already.
Yeah, no, you would have had enough, I don't think, but you'd be back though. And we've got Alex from the Adventure of Blair Review. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you all here. It's always a pleasure to have this chat in the Sunday evening, shall I say, before work and next day. I'm going to start today off by saying, well, we've got a guest already. We've got somebody in the side chat there. That's you, Nige. At least we know the comments are working, don't we?
Yeah, they are.
We know the comments are working. Let me just put this on here. I've got that there. That's great. Okay. Hello, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming along. And also, Backrod Tourist. Thank you for coming along. Today, I just want to quickly mention before we all get going, we're getting a bit Exeter rider. Thank you, Steve. I've just been watching his video. Did you see his video, that bike?
The Touareg?
Yeah. Nice. I like the colour. Hello, Peaky. Good to see you. Yeah, it was nice. I like the colour and I like the screen on it. That's the only thing I'll say about that one, basically. but you seem to like
start, isn't it?
Yeah. How are you late? Where have you been? We've been going for 20 minutes. Oh, no, that doesn't sound very good. Let's get to the comments up here for a minute. Did you see this comment here from Peaky?
Yeah, what you done, Roy?
What's going on here?
Hi, boys.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah. Hello, Jerry. Good to see you. What's the story there with Brian? Anybody know?
He's black ice took him out.
Oh wow, that's not
really
good. Evening, Lobo. Good to see you.
I take it he's okay, is he?
Yeah, we hope he's all right. And I hope the bike didn't get damaged as well. You don't want the bike getting damaged too much. Oh, he's all right. Ben Tipton. Good evening. Well, I'm just going to, before we get too far into the stream, I just want to say thank you to all the viewers and things that have come to my channel, because our channel, or my channel, is now got 500 subs, which is quite an achievement, I think.
Well done.
So I'm going to put a little notice little thing. I can't share my screen now, but anyway. So yeah, thanks to everybody who's contributed to that. It's been a pleasure doing the streams and getting people come and have a look. So thanks very much. Now we have got a spinny wheel this week, but what should we start talking about first? Let's see what we've got.
I'll just bung that one up and highlight that from Brian. He said he's a bit sore, broke a couple of ribs, hips aching, loads of bruising.
Oh, man.
See, and everyone wonders why I'm fat. If I go down, I'm protected.
Yeah. Was that on a road? Was riding obviously on a road, but was it on a road or a track, Brian? Was that because that's if it was on a road, it's pretty hard landing, isn't it? It depends how fast you were going as well, doesn't it? Really.
And it also depends whether the motorcycle landed on you or not.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's not.
You know, those GS riders got that heavy motorcycle. You know.
If you're talking about us GS riders, you use the correct terminology, Jerry.
Yeah.
Pulsars?
Begins with a W.
Wow. That's not good when anybody falls off, but it's not good to for that
broken
time,
ribs.
really.
Broken ribs are sore.
Yeah.
Blimey. And Brian's just said he's not impressed with the ruckus stuff, though.
Yeah.
2,000 quid and it chewed up like a cheese grater on the road at 27 miles an hour.
Wow. That's not bad, not good at all, is it?
Wow.
I had people making fun of me when I crashed at 80 miles an hour. Says that looked like it was really slow.
Yeah.
Try it.
It's not slow you when you're on it, is it?
No.
It gives me fine.
Good evening, Frogzilla. Good to see you.
Steve's obviously on cooler.
Yeah.
Hey, the question for Brian is, did he have his video camera going?
Yeah, we're going to get to see it.
I assume he did, because he's always got a camera going, hasn't he? He's got plenty of cameras on his bike, hasn't he?
Yeah, he may have a couple
Yeah, to
less.
catch it from all angles.
Yeah. I suppose we'll see a video. Let it. You never
He
know.
says, no cameras on, sorry.
Oh, that's
And
all that. No
there
camera.
you go. At least somebody's using the correct GS terminology.
What's that? Back road tourist? No.
Right, now I'm
Painters?
going to try and share something on the screen, because this is probably a good time to mention the fact that safety gear on motorbikes and things, crash accident helmets and stuff like that. Now, there is a new helmet out, and if I can find the thing to link this on here, which I don't know where it is, I've lost it now.
What are you doing?
I want to share a screen, but I'm having a bit of difficulty here. I'll have to open this up. Something that Nige brought to my attention was a helmet from, was it Schubert? While you mention that, I'm going to try and find out how to get this on. I can't.
I mean, I can share this screen if you like.
Yeah, if you share your screen, Nige, it'd be great, because I can't imagine finding it.
It was basically when we went in Helmet City yesterday, and I was looking at the adventure style helmets in there. I just wanted to see if it gave you a lot more room at the front. And we spotted this. And hopefully, he says, add to scene. Let's ping that over now. If I make that larger,
Yep.
I spotted that in there. And it sort of, I take it you can all see the price on it. Can you see that clear enough? I mean, what's too much for a helmet?
If you'd have taken the note out, I might have been interested in it.
Yeah.
The decimal point's in the wrong place.
So what's special about it, apart from the fact that it's an open face helmet and it's made of carbon and it's light? Has it got any sort of head-up displays or anything like that on it, or flashy lights or anything?
Well, no. I mean, for that money, I'd want to head with it.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's too much money. Way too much.
Yeah. I think I paid about 500 quid or something for mine for the Shoei one. The Shoei GTR 2 was round about that price. That was pretty expensive.
Mm.
Yeah, so they're not cheap helmets, are they, really?
It's, well, I think that's bonkers money myself. I don't know. I mean, the majority of them in there, decent helmets with the gold sticker on them, 700-800 quid. But I mean, that's, to me, is just bonkers.
Now, I've got problems here because my screen's gone. Can you see the comments on yours, Nige?
No. Oh, yes.
Something's happening to my left-hand screen. I don't know what. I'll
Oh,
leave you.
too many screens up.
Yeah.
Remove.
I'm going to let's go into. I'm not going to change it over now because it might disappear completely if I do that.
The comments are still coming through, Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Andy's saying he paid 600 quid for his hat, and that's quite an expensive do, isn't it? Really.
I'm just, yeah, it is. I'm just having a look. I think Brian is going to send me his crash. Ooh.
Or the crashed site, maybe, I think. So the bits that are left after he got up.
I've come down this road.
Oh, I'll ping that from my phone to the desktop, Joe, and then I'll share it on the screen in a sec.
Yeah.
And explain it how it happened as well. So
I've got a few problems here as it happens, but I'm trying to get the comments on the bottom page, and it isn't having it at the moment. But let me. I've got to get the comments on the back, and it isn't working.
Right.
I was going to subscribe to this EV Mux, but I have have to see if I can get
It's
it.
definitely got its good and bad points in it compared to the other one.
Yeah. Oh, we're back on now. I've got that. Right. Got that one back on, which is good. So that's good enough for now. Let me just get that across there. Right. Okay. So yeah. So what have we got? Should we try the spinny wheel and see what's on the spinny wheel for this week?
You do that, and I'll sort this video off my phone to the PC.
Right. So here we got the spinny wheel this week, and it's been changed. We've had a bit of a revamp on the spinny wheel. We've changed the colours quite a bit. Now I don't know if anybody can see the titles there. Probably not because we're a bit small. But I'm going to give it a spin and see what happens. Here we go. We're going to pick a topic on here, and hopefully something decent comes up. Go on, Howie. Channels of the week shout out. Right.
Channels of the week shootout.
Shout out, yes.
Ooh. Oh, you want me to come up with somebody that I found quite a good channel, which I shall go for in a minute.
We can mention. We can also mention channels such as the Peaky Biker. He does the Peaky Biker live every week. Very, very good channel to watch. If anybody hasn't seen him, give that a view and a like and subscribe. And also Steve from the Exeter Rider. I got it there in the end. Well, fake that one, but yeah, give them a shout out. It's good to see them channels. They're doing really well, and it's nice to see them. But we'd like to give a shout out for the smaller channels as well on here, and there's a lot of smaller channels out there, and we like to give them a shout out if we can.
Here's one I found on quite recently. Is a bloke called Monkey Key Garage. I'll post the link up on the stream in a moment once I've got it all sorted out. Yeah, Monkeywood Garage. He's quite good. He's got at the moment 101 subscribers, 13 videos up. So I'll.
Yes, I subbed to him this morning.
Did you?
If you get the link to it, have you got the link to him there? If you pop the link in the chat there, then
now hold on. If you link for you,
we can add it in there.
We've got to get back now.
I've put a link in there, Joe, for a lad called Big Mark. He's a Scots guy. I think he must come from the Central Belt someplace, but he runs about on a Honda CB500X.
All right.
And he's got a good personality. He's got currently looking at him 270 subscribers, which is up on the last time I looked. So he's growing, and he runs about on similar roads to the ones that I particularly like, which i.e. the mountain and hilly roads.
Okay.
So he's worth a watch. Just to listen to him, he's full on.
Right.
Funny guy.
Okay, so let me I'm going to try and get his channel up here if I can. Right. Did you say Big Mark 007? Did you say?
No, Big Mark. There's a link there in the chat on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you can use that one.
Yep, I've got it. Yep, I've got him here. Share. Now, is this the one here? Is this the one here? This guy?
Can't see anything yet, Joe. That's the one. That's the
Big
chat.
Mark. 270 subscribers. Now, I haven't subscribed, but I'm going to.
Have a look at him. His videos are quite long. That's the only thing I would say. And he's fairly new. He hasn't got a huge amount of videos up yet, but
Let me.
Done it. Subscribe.
So that's a one to look out for, and let me find the other one, which was. Did you say Monkey
Key Garage? I just posted the link up there for you, Joe. Yeah.
Right. Let me.
Monkeywood Garage.
It's all going pear shaped at the moment.
No.
The sounds coming on and everything. Don't want to do that. Share screen. This one is the Monkey Garage. Share. I'm going to put him up on the screen. Is this the one here?
Yeah, that's the fella.
Yep.
that hidden benefits, that one there, the hidden benefits of motorcycling. If you watch that, don't jump through it. Watch the whole video. It's not. I mean, it's 5 or 6 minutes, but listen to it as you go through and how sincere it is, and that, and just watch it right to the end.
Very good. He's very good.
Right, I've managed to get Peaky's video off my phone and onto here ready.
Right, so that wasn't very successful, but we tried and we did a few.
Joe, can we still share another screen if there's 6 of us on screen anyway?
I don't know. I did share one, but what it does, it must have took one off. I didn't see what's happened. Did it take one off?
Yeah. I don't know. Let's have a look. Right. I'll come out of there a sec.
Nige, I think you better take over.
I'll come out of here a sec and add that, and then we'll do.
Well done. Hey, Nige, you're in control.
That's a mucky looking road.
And who's this one? Is this one where you out for a ride?
No, this is Peaky Breakers.
Wow.
This is his the aftermath of his drop, I think.
Wow. It does look a bit.
You can see
the ice there, can you? But it must be there, of course.
Oh, you can see that, Joe. Look at the sheen on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right in the middle. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah. Wow. Did you all go down there?
Wow.
Shine.
Yeah. The council's got to clear that up now.
Wow.
Oh, that's a painful one. Whoa, you bugger.
Wow. How fast were you going then, Peaky, for that to do that? That must have been pretty dodgy on that. If you went over there and right down the hill.
I think he reckons he was only doing something like 27.
Yeah, that's it. That's what he said.
Once you hit black ice, that's it. You speed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have a lot of choice in that, do you?
Jeez.
You speed up on your arse.
27 mile an hour. He said he was doing that.
Yeah.
He was very, very lucky,
Bloody hell.
I'd say.
Yeah, very lucky.
That
That's
was
a bit of a drop too, wasn't it, down onto that grass?
Yeah.
Look,
Peaky,
it was
what
a wall
sort
there.
of state you bike in?
I mean, on the plus side, the grass probably helped him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Softer.
Yeah, definite.
I'm struggling here.
Right, so are you still having trouble with that thing, are you?
I'm still having trouble here.
Monkey web.
Excuse
All
me.
right, well, I'll bring up one. I don't know if anyone watched it. He's in the side chat anyway. Backroad Tourist, Gaz. He did a video and he said, when you go out for a ride, are you one of these people? Because apparently there's plenty that do, that will go out for a ride just specifically to go to a cafe where bikes and that meet up, and they'll just sit there all day having a chin wag with all the other bikers. And I said, I don't mind going specifically to a cafe as long as it's a couple of 100 miles away and I get a decent ride out of it.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
No, if I go out, I'm out to ride the bike, and coffee plays a big part of my day, but not just to go and sit there.
No, I can't sit there talking about bikes all day long.
No.
I need to be riding them.
Yeah. Indeed.
You managed to fix it, Joe?
I'm nearly there. Yeah, I've gotten rid of it. Yeah. Let's just say, right, the comments are all back on, so we should be all back to normal now, I think.
Yeah, it's all working, Joe.
Good.
There we go. Bryce just said he tends not to stop at biker cafes. I mean, that when we went yesterday, wasn't it? When we went down to West Bay, it was heaving, wasn't it?
That's one, yeah. Absolutely grand.
And it was expensive, though, wasn't it? It was about 11. Did you say it was a 14 quid for a breakfast where you went? Was that 14?
That was the New Forest, that one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. That did include a cup of coffee or tea.
Wow. Jeez.
But the one we normally use is £7 for breakfast, I think. Top of town.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's good. It's a proper greasy spoon, but I mean, it's all right, isn't it? It's I wouldn't want to sit there all day though. Would you?
No.
Especially as I turned into a bloody care assistant / doorman. We just got in there and the door flung open and a lady, I don't know, she must have been in her 80s, 90s, came along with her little 4-wheel roller and she was having trouble getting up the steps. So I said, "That's all right, madam, you take my arm, you come with me." So we escorted her over to the table, sat her down, tucked her in.
Yeah. And then when we was down West Bay, it all happened again, didn't it? Mate, you got stuck behind the
Oh yeah,
scaffolding,
he
didn't
got. He's not got the best mobility anyway, but he's wedged himself in. They've got scaffolding outside the pub, but they've still got these benches under the scaffolding. So he's wedged himself in between the wall of the pub, the bench, and a scaffold pole, and then couldn't get out. So we landed up peeling him out, didn't we?
he? Yeah.
I don't know. But no, it was bloody busy down there yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
Very.
it does. Obviously, as soon as the weather gets nice, it gets a lot busier because I've been down there many a time and you can't even get a parking space within a mile of the place.
Yeah.
So,
And what was good was none of the stickers have been taken off.
no.
So
No.
there's 20
Obviously, the
stickers
council
on
were
that
happy with
cabinet
that.
now, and they've all been put on by me.
They'll come after you, Nige.
You reckon?
Oh God, they're going to have you.
Oh, right. Hang on a mo, Geronimo.
I can't get comments of the thing. They're not being. For some reason, I can't clear the comments and get them to come up on their own. They're not coming up on their own. I have to click them to get them up, which is weird. I don't know
That's
why.
all right, because I mean it's still going up on the right hand side, isn't they?
Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm not looking for that. Oh dear.
I don't know. Do you want to bring the wheel up?
Yeah, I brought the wheel up before. Comment. Let me try and get the comments working, but it just ain't working. All right, let me bring the wheel on and see what happens. Here goes the wheel again. Right, now I don't know what's on this wheel. I can't remember what I put on it, but let's give it a spin. Let's see what we come up with, and we'll give it a go. Now we have got a timer on this. Now, when we go back to the other screen, we're going to have a timer. Oh, I missed that. What was it?
Did you cut it off?
Oh, let me do it again. Sorry.
Toys.
Oh,
Cost of your tours.
You
Right.
spelt tyres wrong.
the cost of what does that say?
You
Sure.
spelt tyres wrong.
Oh, I spelled
The
tires.
tours.
Cost of tours. It is the cost of touring on your motorbike.
Well, there's a good bit for you to jump in, Al. So you've been pricing up the ferries, haven't you?
I have, yeah. Well, I'm thinking. About
They're
going
quite
back-
reasonably priced these days, aren't they?
They are, yeah. It makes your helmet look cheap.
Yeah.
So last year I went to Norway and I went from Newcastle to Amsterdam and I went and checked the price. It was £538. That wasn't with any prepaid food or anything. That was just the ferry across in the bed. Today I went on to DFDS to do the same journey, about the same time, 2 weeks, and it was over £1,000. Now, I've managed to find it cheaper by going to the direct ferries that go and check all the bookings for you. You know, it's like Compare. And I've got it as cheap as 667. So it's still 150 quid more than it was last year. And it was 150 quid more than it was the year before. So the year before I got, and that included food, was like 400 quid. So it's just went mental. The DFDS is expensive. Hull to Rotterdam, I can get for £400, so that's a lot better. Harwich to Hook of Holland is £166, so massive. But to go down to Harwich is that's just mental for me. But Hull,
It came down to Dorset, wasn't it, Alec?
it just Just
Have you
mental.
seen
Anyway,
Have you seen Bandit Man's latest video? And they were saying how much it was going to cost them to take their bikes out to the
Yeah.
Canary Isles.
Yeah.
It's
no,
something
now
like 3 grand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Six,
6 grand, was it?
six,
What,
wasn't it, Jerry?
I think so.
was that for all the bikes or just one?
Just it was both of them.
For two bikes to take their own bikes over there, because obviously hopping between the islands over there, that obviously two ferry journeys. But yeah, to get the bikes over there and hopping between the islands was bonkers money. It was going to
I,
cost them 6 grand.
I think they're going to end up retiring there. I think they're going to go back.
Yeah, well, I must admit, when I first saw the title of the video, I thought, have they moved over there?
I think they will eventually.
Have
Once
prices
Cara-
gone up, or are they just generally high anyway? On the
Well, the prices have went up, Joe. On last year alone, it's 150 quid on the cheapest price I could get. DFDS is shooting themselves in the foot. There's not many people. How many people are going to pay that kind of price to go from there? And that price, the 667, is only available to the end of the month, and then the 20% discount that I've got disappears. So that 667 is discounted by 20%.
yeah,
Just mental. And if I go on a different day, a day later, no, a day later, and come back a day earlier, it's about £1,100.
yeah,
Just mental.
Really?
that's a lot of money.
Oh.
See, you need to be looking at these Haven holiday parks.
They're bargains, aren't they?
What was that you sent me, Steve? It was for 4 nights, wasn't it? From the 10th of March.
Yeah, 69 quid or 65
69
quid, wasn't it?
And that was for the caravan. That's not each. That's for the caravan.
Yeah, that was a 3-bed as well.
Bloody hell.
It wasn't silver, mind. It was only a bronze.
Yeah.
For another tenner, you'll get a silver. Yeah.
Look at that, what Andy's put. Look, he's away 5 weeks this year, 9 grand.
Bloody hell.
Blimey.
Nigel,
I-
are them
think
comments
you're-
coming up automatically, or are you doing that?
No, I'm doing them.
I was going to say because they're locked and all. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think for me, I budget about $225 a day for touring.
Mm-hmm.
That takes gas, hotel, and whatever.
'Cause you gotta-
My 15-day tour last year, I think it was about 2.5 grand I spent, so that was not too bad.
No, that's good going for over there, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was. It was really good.
As Steve says there, it says the good question there is, with the way the world's going now, will you be able to travel in the future? You know, because it's going to be more and more difficult to get around and through different countries and things, isn't it? Really,
You might be able to thumb a lift off a cruise missile.
Yeah.
Go over on a jet or something.
At my age, I don't care in 20 years' time. I'll be in a home chosen by my kids.
Oh, I love it. Bloody hell, Andy's saying it's costing about £300 plus a day for 2 people.
Yeah.
Well, that's still yet. That's, the 2 people really is not much more in gas, but what it's going to do is for your meals. That kind of doubles. That's what's surprised me is how expensive meals are now.
Mm.
Your room price will stay the same, won't it? Whether there's 1 or 2 of you.
Yeah.
Unless you eat at McDonald's, of course.
Or your name's Soggy Balls and you're in a lay by eating pasta.
Don't have a drink in Norway. I had a tin of Carlsberg, just an ordinary tin. A tenner they charged me for it. It was about bowled over. Mental.
Tenner.
A tenner. £10, 10 UK pounds.
Wow.
For a tin. But Norway and Denmark are mental for price and alcohol. So Sweden's bad as well.
I think everything's expensive up there, isn't it, Alex?
Yes. I was for a litre bottle. Well, it was 2 500ml bottles of water. I was £6. eye watering.
Do you like my new background, Jerry?
I do. I saw that. I saw that. That it's you. That is you.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Well,
Where did you get that from, Nige?
how that came about was we were out on the bikes one day and we were coming up near Shepton Mallet trains. No, it wasn't. Was it Castle Carey or Shepton Mallet? It was out that way anyway. And of course, I came out. I thought it was a bit of a bend, so I came round this bend, and then I could hear all this screaming and hollering in the cardo in the intercom. And my mate saying, "You've just gone straight out at that junction. You didn't even stop." I said, "What junction?" And the white lines, the give way markers, were virtually non-existent because we went back and had a look. And the give way sign was all overgrown by the hedge. So of course I just shot. I mean, I was lucky nothing was coming, but they deemed that my motto then was "Give way to traffic from the right, my ass."
Oh, was that Shepton
Of
Mallet?
course, Steve was telling his
on
missus. Steve was telling his missus, and she's drawn that.
Was that on a bend? The bridge got going over the top of it.
Did she draw that herself?
Can anyone?
Yeah, she drew it on the iPad.
Yeah. Wow. Bit of an artist, isn't it? Yeah.
Can anyone hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you,
Well,
Howie.
Hello, Howie.
Yeah, but I've been saying stuff and no one's actually sort of letting me in. So anyway, yeah, was that in Castle Kerry? Because that's that junction that's on the bend by the bridge. Then
yeah, by the bridge, yeah.
yeah, I know it. I know that one quite well. It's quite a dangerous one.
But
Bit of a
it
nasty
just
one.
didn't look like a junction. So of course I just carried straight on. I mean, I was lucky nothing's coming. But yeah, I could hear all the giggling and screaming in my ear hole, and then we went back because I didn't believe them that it was a junction, but they proved me wrong.
Howie, we've not been able to hear you, Howie. So it's not.
No,
it's been a
yeah, I was struggling. I changed the camera around because the
Yeah.
microphone was absolutely bloody pants with it. So
Yeah, right.
hopefully that's a bit louder now, is it?
Yeah, well, we can hear you now. You absolutely were not saying anything before that we could hear.
No, I was wondering if that was. It's this bloody camera. It's my Ace Pro has been giving me grief lately.
But at work, guys, we all said we're going to ignore him. We did. So
Talking of travelling and cost and things and going on ferries, it even costs a lot if you're going through tunnels because I believe the Blackwall Tunnel is going to be going up on the 7th of April 2025 and they're going to charge motorbikes.
New biker said.
New biker said it, yeah. That's what I found out, yeah. And so if they start doing that on the Dartford crossing as well, which I think they probably will, won't they? Once they do it on one sort of toll road, they'll end up doing it on other roads. And bikes won't be free anymore.
yeah. If I go down the Hull, one of the routes I might take is via the Tyne Tunnel, but I don't know. They charge cars, but I don't know if they charge motorcycles.
Yeah, there's a lot of work going on up there, and round about the tunnel and the Tyne Tunnel and things. They're doing a lot of work up there, so check the traffic and things.
Yeah,
Apparently,
it's a while yet. The route will be decided the night before if I go.
Yeah.
Hey, Dylan's asking what you're eating. I'm eating my lunch, but I saw Dylan's earlier comment. He said, "In 20 years, I'll be 70 years old."
Yeah.
He'll be younger than I am.
Oh, I love it.
Got to keep your energy up when you're doing these live streams, don't you?
Yeah, we just got back from the hospital. Mr. Bill and I went to the hospital. One of our buddies there, he's kind of he's in the last legs, I think. He's 82, 83.
Wow.
And I think the cancer's pretty much got him now. So.
Oh dear, that's not good.
No, it's not.
No.
Well, so it don't drag on too long for him if it's like that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No hash browns. That is Dylan Caravan. Is it Cavan?
Cavan, yeah, Cavan.
That's Dylan though.
That is Dylan, yeah.
Yeah, he's changed the name. It's a bit easier name to say that, isn't it? A lot easier.
Why don't you just change it to Dylan? I like that better anyway.
Oh, dear.
Did you see the price? The price that Andy said that it's over £1,000 to go from Portsmouth to Bilbao.
Yeah,
Wow.
extortionate, isn't it?
But what's that?
That's
So
quite a long sailing, though, isn't it? I mean, that's like 48 hours or
yeah, I was
36
going to say
hours.
it's well over 24 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a day and a half, almost 2 days. The one thing about the sailings from Hull is actually it doesn't sail until 8:30 and gets there at half past 7, something like that.
In the
So
morning.
in the morning, so you've got the whole day's riding. Whereas the last time I went to Amsterdam, I didn't get out of the port until 11:30. It was mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole seems a better bet, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It's and it's only a couple of hours more down the road from Newcastle. I think it's not particularly far. That would be a motorway job just to get down.
And at
Can you
the
guys,
moment, the Tyne Tunnel's free for bikes.
Is it?
At the
Yeah, at
moment.
the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
can you guys explain to me how if a tunnel that was not charged, you didn't have to pay before, now all of a sudden you have to pay? Why is that? Why?
Greedy bastards.
The fruit, Jerry. They want their money.
Yeah. They did that with the Dartford Crossing and QE2 Bridge. When that was first put in, they said that it was going to be free once all the money had been paid. So once they'd made all the revenue to cover the cost, it'd be free. But when they got there and it was all paid off, they said, well, we need to maintain it. So now
Yeah.
we're paying to maintain it, and the maintenance cost goes up and up and up every single year. It's crazy. They'll make any excuse they want just to
Well,
get money
you know,
off.
the one that you guys were talking about before, that Noob said they're putting in a new tunnel, but they're going to start charging for the old tunnel that they didn't charge before. I
Yeah,
don't understand that.
that's exactly right. Yeah, I think it's criminal. You shouldn't bother.
I feel sorry for Noob, but he's always trying to get people to do the petitions and sign off and complain. And those politicians don't care. I mean,
And
Well, the
yet
thing
the 7 bridges have gone the other way, didn't they? They removed it.
Yeah, but if people don't complain or don't do anything about it, then they will just keep putting charges on roads and things, won't they?
what?
That's what
They
they'll
don't
do.
seem to care. I mean, even if you do complain, you could get 99% of the people complain about it. If they get money, they're gonna charge you.
They'll still do it. Yeah, yeah. They changed the I think it changed the low emission zone to a congestion charge zone because of the electric cars. They're not giving out any emissions, so now they're going to put it back to a congestion zone. Call it something else, but charge you the same amount of money for it.
I figured that, because you pay road tax when you get gasoline, right? I mean, that's part of the road tax.
Yeah,
So if you don't get gasoline, they're going to have to charge you something, find a
Yeah.
way. But aren't you guys starting to charge by how many miles you travel?
no,
Aren't
not
they
yet.
starting to do that
Not
yet?
as far as I know.
They have
Well,
thought about
they
that
were
a few
banding
times,
that
but,
about, weren't they, for the car tax?
They
yeah.
will do it
We
eventually.
pay enough tax on petrol anyway, don't we?
Yeah. I mustn't call it car tax. We'll be getting pulled up. Road fund license.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
Which road does it fund then?
I was going to say, there's plenty around here they haven't funded very well, haven't they?
Well, Howie saw our new bit of tarmac, didn't you?
It's very nice.
All 20 foot of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's only because the road sunk about 4 foot.
I think eventually they are going to start charging per mile because on all the motorways they're putting sensors on the motorways, going on the motorways, off the motorways, every junction, cameras. You will pay for every single mile you do on the roads. I'm quite sure of that. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that's what they're aiming for. And with
It's because of
electric-
electric vehicles, Joe, right? They don't get the tax off the electric vehicles through the fuel tax. So they've got to make the money up. So we'll end up getting double whammied on fuel tax and road charging.
yeah, definitely.
Well, the good thing is, that they're going to spend that money wisely that they tax.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Give it a spin. Give it a spin.
Give it a spin. Let me see if I can do it without any mess ups this time. Yeah.
One in a row.
Here we go. Right, here's the spinny wheel. I don't know what's on the spinny wheel, but we'll give it a go.
See, where Andy was asking for more women on here, and I did my best, didn't I, Steve, to get that woman I helped up the steps with her rollator to come on.
You did, yes. Turned you down blank, didn't she?
I don't think we want you to be the representative to women.
What about the bloke that was stuck behind the table at the top?
Oh,
Can
God,
anybody see what that says? I can't see it on my
Mini
screen.
mic issues.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
I've had some of those.
Go on
Oh,
then, Steve. Let him
problems
have
with
it.
the mic.
Well,
I'm off to the
we were
loo.
going out. We was going out Saturday, weren't we? And the mic had 60% charge, so I thought I'll stick it on for 10 minutes. And yeah, stuck it on charge. Light went out, wouldn't turn on, froze solid. So it's going back to DJI.
Why was that? What, charging's not working, you're saying, or is it something to do with the unit?
I turned my camera and my mic on, and it showed I had 60% battery. So I
Yeah,
thought I'd just top it up before we went out. And yeah, it charged up like normal. Light went out, and then when I went to turn it on, nothing.
yeah. Wow.
So and you can't. There's no reset on there or nothing. So yeah, contacted DJI, and they said send it to Nottingham.
Wow. Do they send a packet for you to send it in or anything, or do you have to post it on your own?
They're supposed to be sending me a shipping label.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It takes 24 hours, but obviously it's a weekend, so I doubt I'll get one till Monday.
And how long have you had that? Is it under warranty, you say, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've literally had it since Christmas.
What's this that
So,
Dylan's saying? Do you think the new... Go on, carry on.
Yeah,
Does anybody else have any mic issues?
I had one little issue the other day in that it wouldn't connect to the camera, so I had to repair it again. I had to do that twice, and then when I got home at night to have a look at see what the heck was going on with it, it worked. So God knows what that was. Yeah,
yeah, when I got home, I even tried putting it back in the docking station,
yeah.
and nothing.
I mean, I've had a problem with one of my cameras, and DJI fixed it within a week. It went to Holland, and they shipped out another one and I had it within a week, 7 or 8
Yeah.
days or something. So they're
It's
really
annoying
good.
because it's a bloody good mic. Really is
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But I
So,
said I could have sold you a nice mic too.
and a
And,
second-hand camera.
and I know you're looking for another camera, Steve. Look at that. Almost
I
as
have.
new condition.
I've still got me dress, and I've still got the mount on the back just underneath the top box. So I'll stick the Pro on the
Yeah,
back
but it
next
hasn't
time
got
we
them
go out.
golden letters on it. DJI.
I
I can
wonder how
engrave
many
that on
cameras
the
Brian
drift,
lost.
can I?
Will you say,
Sorry, Joe?
Jerry?
How many cameras Brian lost in that crash?
He
Oh,
was
dear.
really lucky, wasn't he? And as you say, Alex, good job he went on grass.
Yeah, yeah. Could have been very messy. Well, maybe it was. We don't know the extent of the damage, do we?
Uh,
Yeah. Hope it's not too much.
I'm surprised about his gear, though. Really
Did he have
am.
his panniers on, by the way? Was there panniers on the bike, or he normally has them on, doesn't he?
I don't know if he has them on all the time, does he?
No, I've always seen him on the bike when he's riding them.
Oh dear, Steve's had an issue with those mics as well. Look.
Yeah. They also get lost as well, Steve says. They don't
Yeah, that's what
not work. They disappear
that was
as well.
his issue. He lost one.
They
Yeah.
disappear in that.
It's
He
easy.
needs that nice little bit of magnetic sticker you've got, Nige.
You
Well,
know,
Losing that.
that's available for a very reasonable fee.
so I looked at that. I've got that strip as well, Nige, on the back of your recommendation, I must say.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
It is, but you know what I went with? I went with the hoop and loop. You know the.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just stuck a bit of that in the back of it, and it'll
Yeah.
never move. It'll never move.
Yeah, you mean oh dear. You mean this? Look at that.
Yeah, that's the
That's
stuff.
unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You could use gaffer tape.
I even sent some of that stuff, that magnetic, that rubber metal they call it, don't they? I sent some off to Tom as well. Tom's TC, so he's got it. He's got it in his helmet as well.
Yeah,
Brilliant stuff.
yeah. I was just a little bit concerned that it wasn't as tight as I would have liked it. It moved around a bit if you caught it with your mouth, so that's why I went down they'll wedge it in, and I've got loads of that stuff inside my helmet anyway from my existing microphone.
Yeah, that's how I got. Oh, that's how I had mine held in originally.
Yeah.
Howie, did you go and come back again?
Yeah.
I was going to say, it just popped up that you'd just come back in the room.
I have no problems with my mic currently because mine's microphone just plugs directly into the GoPro. It's just a condenser microphone. You plug it in. I haven't used the all the electronic Fandango ones.
Yeah, but see, you've got the problem the other end of the mic lead then.
Yeah, the GoPro.
Plugging into the GoPro.
GoPro. I've never had any problem with the GoPro. The GoPro works reasonably well. Well, perfectly, I would say.
Did you got rid of all your GoPros, did you, Howie?
Yeah, I got rid. I went to the DJI and Insta. Yeah, you'll probably get a few problems with your cards, Joe, but other than that, you should be all right.
Yeah, I've never had any
Might go
issues.
out, record a whole day's, ride in, and then come back and find that there's no audio.
I've never ever had an issue with it. I have to say.
Mm-hmm. You've just jinxed it, Joe.
I've got
Yeah.
I haven't got any wooden tables anywhere either to touch either. So, touch wood, it doesn't happen to me.
Slobo said there that the crash bars took most of the crash damage.
Brilliant.
That's
Yeah,
what they're there for. Isn't it?
He's also said with that mic, he made a little cut in the cheek pad and hooked it in there.
Yeah, I did watch that vid. Because
You
he's
did
got
that,
fat
Howie,
front,
didn't
didn't
you?
Me, yeah, I got. I've taken the grill out the front of the AGV, and also I've taken a bit of a scoop out from the shoey and the Yarai helmet,
Yeah.
and put one of those circular magnets in there, so that works really well.
It works pretty well. I was noticed on your video that you did when you were having a ride out that your comms between you and Steve Knight, it's pretty. When you play the video back, yours is pretty perfect, but Steve's was like it wasn't as clear. Was that because the comms is different in some way?
Well, of course,
mic-
I'm recording Steve through the comms down to my sound recorder, and I put it because before it was just completely blown. The sound, it was like over modulating all the time, and it was I don't know what they call it, hot.
Yeah.
So I put an attenuator cable in line, and that seems to be a lot better. The only thing you got to do is when you're editing is bring Steve's volume right up. So where mine comes straight out the camera and it's set at 0, so you got plus or minus. It's set at 0 normal. Steve's I have to put right up to plus 10.
Yeah. Wow.
The thing I was going to ask you, Nige, have you tried doing the recording on your phone?
I did.
What,
What
through
was
the
the quality
Cardo app?
like? Any good?
As with what? Recording the comms to the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, what, the Cardo app?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did try that, didn't I? It sounded really tinny. And also, didn't it make you sound like a Dalek, Steve, a lot of the time?
That's how I always
You
sound.
can also apparently record to Insta cameras through the thing. You can link it like a Bluetooth microphone. I would think next time we go out, I'll try that as well. See if that makes any difference.
Well, if Steve had a mic that works, we could have paired his to my Action 5 as well, and had both mics paired to that Action 5.
Howie did offer to lend me his mic too, but it was too heavy for my fixing.
Oh, yeah,
I don't need-
Gordon's just said Craig does it successfully. What's that, Gordy? Where does he record it to, though?
He records at the Cardo app.
Does he?
Yeah.
See, it was really bad, wasn't it, when we did it?
I've got a feeling he records everything to the app.
Well, perhaps we'll give it a go next time again then.
I'm not sure if he records through his mic, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Because what I don't want to be doing is faffing around. It's bad enough having a faff with all the blooming video, isn't it? Syncing it all up in.
Yeah.
A lot better now I've got that remote because they both start and stop same time. But I don't want to be having to piddle around with the audio and changing the tone of it and having to do all that as well. Gord's just said straight to the phone. Might have to have a look back through and just see if he's done a video on it.
Yeah, I mean, on his last tour, you can see his phone up on his bars recording through the app. So I
That's why I
suppose
didn't include any audio on my last one with the ride from Dorchester to West Bay, because it just sounded absolutely awful with just a one-sided conversation. So
Yeah.
I thought, well, you're going to
exactly.
be probably putting a video up anyway with all the chat and what went on with the banter. So it was been ridiculous. So I just spent all day today going through that video, cutting out bits of irrelevant audio. It was bloody headache, I tell you.
Right. Now then, look who's in the side chat.
Monkey Wood
Hello.
Garage.
It's Mr. Monkey
You
Wood.
earlier on.
Brilliant to
Let's
see you.
let's bring the channel up. Have we managed to get more subs on there?
Yeah,
I
we
subbed.
should have done.
Yeah.
I shall bring it
I
up.
found him. I found him. Remember, I found him.
You found
Harry.
I don't know, when did you sub, Howie?
Oh, must have been about a week ago.
Oh yeah, you subbed before me then.
No,
You
it
subbed
wasn't.
before me.
Yesterday it was. What time
So
yesterday?
he is up to 103.
And what was
So
he
if
before?
anyone, I think when we started this evening, it was 99, wasn't it?
Wow.
That was
If there is
102.
anybody in the side chat is not subbed to Monkey Wood Garage, get on over there and hit that button. See if we can get them up to 110 at least tonight.
Yeah, let's get them small channels out there and get them, because there's a lot of good content on these channels, isn't there?
Yeah.
And
There
people, you have to see them to see what they've got, really.
I think that's one of the benefits of these type of live streams, Joe, is that we get the chance to look at
To show them, yeah.
channels that other folk might not get to see because YouTube just don't show them.
Exactly,
Don't share them
yeah.
out. So we've got to do our bit to make sure that the small channels that we watch,
Yeah.
share them. And if you don't like them, well, that's fine, I suppose. But
Yeah.
at least you're given a shot at getting folk a little bit more up that ladder.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, because we all start somewhere at the at zero, I guess. Obviously, you all start at zero. We all start to work our way through, and it's just good to get the subs at the end of the day. Just makes you know that people appreciate what you're doing as well, doesn't it? At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right.
I know that you, Alex, you're getting near to the 1,000 mark, aren't you? You're not far off that.
Yeah, I'm crawling at sort of 1 mile an hour.
He's out of our league. We'll have to kick him out soon.
Well, you're fast approaching Nige as well. You're doing quite well at the moment. You're going up the ladder.
No, I'm on 627. I'm on.
But we have a superstar here, which is Jerry. Jerry is the biggest one in this group of people at the moment. We've got to chase Jerry.
That's because he keeps falling off of motorbikes. Everybody likes that.
Oh, Peaky might get a few views.
Well, yeah, but he didn't have. I had one of those drones flying over. You got to have the drone.
Yeah, the drone does the work.
Drone doesn't work.
Yeah, but isn't that always the way? When something happens, you just haven't got your cameras on. You have them all the time, and then the one time you need them, something happens. So it's good to make sure you've always got them on, no matter what, because you never know when something's going to happen or when you're going to see something interesting happen on the road.
Even if you've got a GoPro, you still have them on and then you can't see anything.
No.
All the
I had seen it.
no, we got these DJI GS, guys looking down at everything.
I had a senior moment with the other day. I stick on the drift camera on the side of the helmet because I just record everything. I don't use the video most of the time.
Do you not
So
ride
press
around
on.
like that though?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Just to see the idiots pulling out in front of you. And I got to the end of the ride and I took it off and I forgot to switch the record on. I turned it on but never recorded. So
I do that stuff all the time. I leave the lens cap on.
yeah. You get the audio at least, Jerry.
Yeah.
I normally pull the wire out of that voice recorder, don't I, Steve?
Yeah. I
On a
could.
regular basis, yes.
The joys of riding the motorbike. I mean, the thing about the motorbike stuff is it's not for everyone, is it? I mean, it's a niche,
Yeah.
niche world on YouTube. You see, one of the boys that I used to work with, that I occasionally go out for a ride with, and one of my videos, I said, I've got 100 views. Right, this was a couple of years ago, and I said, got 100 views. That was brilliant. He says to me, I don't want to bust your bubble. He says, but my daughter put a video up and she's already got 50,000 views. I was like,
Oh,
okay.
You need to take her on the back of the bike.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Oh,
new
dear.
biker just joined, and he's going pretty good right now. He's really going.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sprinting up there.
Yeah, he's churning out the videos as well.
Yep.
This would be one to get as well. Look, because he's just popped it in there. Where is it? See if we can get. See what's he need? Another 13. Be good if Flash could get up to 200 tonight.
Did you put
Already
his link
so.
in the chat, Nige?
I haven't done not yet.
Stick it in there and we'll see if we can get a few people.
How come I can't click on the links?
I can't see the links currently for some
Are
reason.
you looking in YouTube, Jerry? Go to YouTube.
No.
Go to you won't be able to click on them here, but if you go to YouTube, that's where you can do it.
Did that post as a link? That one I've just done.
It did post as a link. I've just subscribed to Gordon Keelan as well, so I can't flash. So it looks quite a decent channel.
I was just double checking. I already have.
Yeah,
I think
you've
I
got them
slept
all, haven't
last
you?
week. Sorry?
You've got them all. There's none you've missed out, is there, Steve? You got every single one. You must have plenty time. I have trouble trying to catch up with all these people.
I'm saving them for when I retire.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it won't be long before I retire. I tell you, I'm looking forward to that.
I've got another 10 years yet.
Who's that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ah,
Did anybody watch Tutor on a bike? And he was talking about retirement.
Yes.
It was a really good video, and it really summed up about what you do when you retire and how to enjoy the bikes and the different pace of life. And you might not have as much money as you had when you were working, but by Jove, your quality of life is much improved.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Cheers,
for
Gordon. No, I'm looking forward to the sleepful nights because I don't get many of them.
Yeah. Well, they say once you retire, you want to make sure you get up early and you don't get into the routine of just staying in bed all day, because that's what a lot of people would do if you haven't got a thing to do, really.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to being able to actually sleep.
Yeah, do you get called out, Steve? Do you?
A lot, yeah.
Oh, bugger.
That's what that last phone call was. So, luckily I could deal with that on the phone. So,
yeah. I keep telling you, if you turn that phone off, you won't get pestered at all.
Yeah.
I won't get paid either.
Did you guys watch?
Noob's in the side. I didn't see Noob come in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
come on a while back.
Did you watch Peaky Bikers, the one on the PS post traumatic stress syndrome?
Yeah.
Did you watch that one? That was good.
Yeah. When you sat in the garage, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty moving, actually.
Yes.
There's an awful lot of videos I've not been able to catch up on, and I never really watch YouTube videos at the weekend or Friday, but try and cram
How do you guys watch videos? Do you have a slot where you just pile them up and then watch them, or do you have to watch them when you can? Because I find I can only watch them at certain times when I'm spare, if you know what I mean. Spare, sitting down, having me coffee, having a dinner or something like that. I can't sit down and watch them every single time when they're released.
I get my evenings Monday to Thursday are fine. I can sit on my computer, but the rest of the time, I'm sitting at a computer right just now, right enough, but I'm not watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, it's because there's so many good channels out there, and there's everybody. If everybody did a half an hour video, say, and you had 20 channels, the time taken to watch all them channels would be enormous, wouldn't it? You'd spend all your life just watching them.
It's one of the reasons I keep my videos below 10 minutes when I can, Joe. 'Cause
Yeah.
folk don't have that time to watch the videos.
Yeah, I think that's good. 10 to 15 minutes is my maximum, yeah, from normally. Or I skip through them if they're longer than that.
Yeah.
You have to, otherwise you'd be there all day.
But see, I'm terrible. Now, when I go up to bed tonight, I'll probably go on up to bed about 10, half past, maybe slightly later, and then I'll watch a few, 20-minute, 30-minute videos. I'll probably watch 2 or 3 then. Not on YouTube, on Pornhub.
Either that or keepers.
You don't mind 30-minute videos then, do you, Nige?
Yeah, I can have a real binge fest on there. Here we go. Going to get banned
I watch
again.
more YouTube. Sorry.
I don't go to bed till about 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
So I watch quite a few videos, especially from the UK. You guys release them at 12 o'clock midnight my time, 7 o'clock in the morning. So I stay up and watch quite a few there.
Yeah.
Well, what time do you wake up in the morning then? If you go on bed at 2, you must have been waking up at 10 o'clock or something in the morning, 11? Yeah.
Yeah.
When the sun's up and it's nice and warm, I guess.
Unless my wife gets me up, yeah. 10:30. But I only get about 8 hours sleep, so that's it.
Yeah.
I don't sleep all day.
I like to get out on the bike early in the morning. If I'm going to go out on the bike, I'll get out just after rush hour. Yeah, back at night, get out, get away, and ride to probably about 12 or 1 o'clock and come home in the afternoon.
We don't have a lot of traffic, so I don't have to worry about that.
Well, you know what's the worst? It's the school run in the morning up to 9 o'clock, and then for about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the roads are mobbed for over an hour whilst the kids are getting picked up.
Yeah.
And then at 5 o'clock, folk who actually don't work from home are commuting.
Well, we've got to check that we're still allowed to go out, as Harry's upset the natives in Dorset with that inline 4 screaming red lining all the way down those country lanes, wasn't it, Harry?
Is that right, Howie?
No, he's telling a lot of fibs.
Nige, do you do any overtaking when you're on the rides and you have your formation where one's in the front, middle and back? Do you have some sort of overtaking shots where they all take turns in getting at the front? I've not seen overtaking shots yet.
I mean, we didn't there. It was purely because we were only heading down the West Bay. So I snuck them down the back roads. But coming down, dropping down that back street into Abbotsbury, it was like a river coming down there, wasn't it, with all that water coming off the hillsides.
It was, wasn't
He said, find me some mud. So he did.
Yeah, he's got Benelli. He can go through this stuff.
Well, Harry's got the XR, the BMW XR.
How many bikes you got, Howie?
I used to have 3, but I'm down to 1 now.
Really?
Yeah. I used to have a Street Triple, Tiger, and a Bonneville, and then I just thought it was just having too much, so I got rid of all the Triumphs and bought a BMW. So just down to the 1 now.
Now nobody speaks to him.
Yeah, you look depressed about that. You need something to cheer you up. You need a new motorcycle.
Yeah.
I cheered him up. I took him through Abbotsbury Village and a horde of bikes. You probably saw his video. There must have been, 20 bikes in that group?
Gotta be, aren't there?
ESs, RTs, XRs, and they all waved. All of them.
Really?
They didn't wave at you. They were waving at me at the back. Because
it was ignoring the
Benelli, and they thought, hey, as an XR, I'll wave at him.
I thought I heard you say, Howie, that the PS riders didn't wave at you.
No, even when I turned up, Nige didn't even wave at me.
Just say quickly, Gaz is off. Cheers for popping in, Gaz. Appreciate that.
Yeah, take care.
Yep. Thank you very much.
I had a very good day yesterday. It was very nice.
Yeah, it was. And I must admit,
Get out, wasn't it?
Howie bought us a drink in the pub down there. and we had a pint of Coke, a half a Coke that was bigger than my pint of Coke, and Howie had a coffee, and I was expecting them to say, yeah, that'll be £68.50. It was a tenner, wasn't it, H?
Yeah, I think so. I think £10.80 or something like that.
Can't moan at that.
Wow.
You
That's
can't
pretty
moan
cheap.
at that.
The breakfast was quite cheap because I only brought a sarnie, but that was about £4.50. Well, they were tucking into their great big breakfast, so I just had a sausage sarnie. So
How far away is it from you, Howie, to get down there?
that's about 50 miles from
That's
here.
not bad then, is it? That's okay.
Yeah, it's easy. I said to them, it's half a tank of fuel I've wasted coming down here. So you better appreciate me. So
Is that going to be a common thing now? All three of you go for a ride? Do you reckon?
yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
If they'll have me back.
It's nice to see you all out for a ride. Nice to.
Exeter Rider did voice up that he wanted to come along on my video. So he said he would be up for it. So
Yeah.
whether he's got, he leaves. Oh God, I've gone again. Stupid thing.
Who's gone?
Hey,
This bloody internet of mine. Hang on.
We
You're
can still hear you.
They can hear you.
Yeah, it just dips out and everything like that. But I thought it was just going dead again. Yeah, Exeter Rider put up that he'd be up for a ride. So
Yeah.
I say whether he can get out of Devon, I don't know.
That'd be nice.
He says he's game. Yeah, he says I'm game. Well, we'll come out. We did say that we were going to West Bay. He should have said.
Yeah.
And you
I
could have
hope,
come along.
hope you do it. I really love to listen to Extra Rider when he's out. He has some pretty good topics.
Yeah.
Chats. Have you ever watched the was it all year motorcyclist?
Yeah.
He does
Have
a
you
lot.
watched Jerry? Have you watched Two Wheeled Willie?
Yeah, I've never seen Willie ride a bike though,
No, he just sits in his garage.
or
Yeah.
walks the graveyard.
I used to watch all of his videos because he changed his bike every 3 days, which is more than
Oh
I
yeah, he
do.
still does, doesn't he?
Yeah, and everyone was a keeper, which used to make me chuckle.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I kept saying to him, "Get out and ride it." Get out. Even when he bought that 3-wheel Nikon.
Oh no, I've never seen anybody actually ride one of those.
Well, I must admit, I saw somebody. I don't know. It's not 44 Teeth. Who's the ones over in South Africa? There's a couple of guys that test the
Oh
bike.
yeah, I know what you're
But
talking about.
they did it, and he had it cranked right over.
Well, yeah, but Steve does a really good job, and he's pretty funny listening to him.
Mm.
How are you guys going to do your trip video? Are you guys each gonna put out something or take turns or?
Well, I think what we'll probably do, where Steve's mic packs up, I pull the wire out of my mic. Somebody's bound to have a GoPro, so that'll go wrong. I think we just all have to club in together.
So take 12 cameras and you hope to get footage.
We should manage one day, shouldn't we?
Tom's
well,
in the
that's all.
side. He said Howie's gone again.
He's having a few difficulties there, I think. Bit like he's having difficulties like I was having with the stream earlier on. Big difficulties.
I've got next weekend off, and then we open, and then I'm back to stupid days off then, as and when.
Wow.
Well,
It'll happen when it happens.
Well, if you guys have an accident, you're covered, right? I mean, you guys all know all that medical stuff.
He's back.
Unless it's Nigel falls off the bike, then we're screwed.
Yeah, but me and Howie are retired, so you'll have to dial 999 and wait for 7 hours like every other bugger.
Yeah.
When they age.
Doing that sort of malarkey. Added all my box of bandages back in. I tell you, it's not coming out again.
Is the answer not just to go there and give them an aspirin and say it'll be fine? You'll be okay.
I'm okay if you've got a hurty knee, but anything above that, I can't really deal with it.
If I hurt my pinky, you can't deal with it.
No, I'd say
No,
take an aspirin and see a doctor or phone an ambulance. Or if it gets worse, check yourself into A&E for a 3-day wait.
Good advice, that, Howie.
At least you'll be in the hospital, you know.
Yeah,
In the corridor.
No,
yeah,
you're
probably.
still in
Yeah,
hospital. Regardless, you're still in hospital, aren't you?
I've anyone got any videos coming out this week?
Yeah, I'll have one out. I did a good ride out the Sid Lords again. It was a brilliant day, so I'll have that one coming out on Friday.
Mine came out today.
Yeah,
I,
seen that one,
I
Howie.
can't have any more because every time I put one out, I lose subscribers. So
I've just started editing the bit from when uh, when we left the BMW dealer in the New Forest in
yeah.
tears, in tears.
Uh,
But it
Well,
was
They offended you, didn't they?
well, they
well,
let Steve park, didn't they? He was able to park in the parking lot.
I
he
think that's
was.
why they offered him so little for his bike.
Yeah, they said it's tarnished. It's got a Benelli next to it. So
Jeez.
they
they-
probably watched your videos, Nigel, and they said they've got
yeah,
shit
yeah,
tires.
yeah, yeah.
They've
Can't
got
give a lot
shit
for that.
tires, so it doesn't bank.
Nige, when you go in there, do you judge which one you want to take home? Well, which one you don't fall off the most in the showroom?
all we were on a mission, weren't we, Steve? All we wanted was a BMW coffee, and we actually got two out of them, which was lovely.
Do they have cups there? Do they have paper cups or they're proper BMW mugs?
No, they were the upmarket paper ones, weren't they?
Not as
Yeah, with the
classy as the
nice
brand.
corrugations
Like
up the
your
side.
quilted, serrated ones around the edge. They were lovely, so you don't burn your fingers. So
Wow.
they stood outside, and I said, "Look, all I want to know is what you're going to give me for mine, because I haven't had it long, and there's nothing wrong with it." I said, "But I am sniffing around a GS Adventure," and he said, "Well, which one are you interested in?" I said, "Either that one or that one with all the boxes, twin
Uh-huh.
heated seats, and everything."
The
So they
toaster.
stood there and they told me how clean my bike was, how ridiculously low mileage for its age it was. It
So it
was
didn't
good.
rattle like a pig.
Yeah, yeah, and the engine sounded sweet and all together. Um, oh, and nice extras on there, and I thought it should be, mate. That cost me £2.19 from AliExpress, and they said it, full BMW service history. Yep, brilliant. Yep, lovely machine. £7,000. So I said, nah.
Wow.
I said, thanks for your time. And I got up to go, well, hang on, let me have a word with the sales manager. And then it went to 7.3, and then it went to 7.5, and then it went to 7.9. And then, of course, they say, oh, you can finance it. I'll do a good deal on finance. No.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know.
They
But
don't.
it would have just meant giving mine away for peanuts, and it's too good
But
for
you
that.
didn't say which one you were looking at. You didn't say in the video which one you're looking at. You're looking at the
The
art.
I know the one at the end, at the very end of the video, I put two pictures up of it.
They didn't. What was it then? Tell me. I forgot.
It was like a primer grey R12 R1250
Uh-huh.
GS Adventure.
I think I'd rather have the 1250 than the 1300.
Oh yeah, definite. Yeah, but see, mine's a 1200.
Yeah.
But this one had the somebody. Oh yeah, somebody put twin heated seats on it.
Uh-huh.
Every extra that you need on it, so you wouldn't have to go out and spend God knows what starting it up. Um, and they wanted, was it 13 and a half for that one? It's Steve, that one.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was
But then
another
they
bloke
tell you
there.
that
That other bloke had a Royal Enfield, didn't he, with no miles on it at all, and they offered him something like £2,000 for it.
I think he bought it a year ago, had cancer or something, and then fancied a change. He was going to go for the shotgun. I heard him say that the markets fell out of second-hand sales. They
Mm-hmm.
offered him 2 grand for it on a five grand bike.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
And yet he wanted to
You know,
sell me a second-hand bike for 13 and a half grand.
Yeah. It
because it's
falls out
worth
till
the
you want it.
Mm. Yeah.
I don't know
So
how they can say the markets fell out. The bottoms fell out the second-hand market, then sting you 13.5 grand for a second-hand one.
Yeah.
so to console myself, I went and bought some sticky decal stickers for my panniers. It's probably
They
worth
look very
nine
nice.
grand now.
If you put your flat cap cafe racer sticker on there, it'll probably worth more.
It's
I'd
already
try
on
that.
there. It's on there.
Well, there you go.
And you're also up down at West Bay now as well.
I thought I saw one on one of those.
So you're fully
We,
circulating in the UK.
we had
Everybody will
Howie.
know you soon, Jerry.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
we had Howie
I'm sure they
shielding me
will.
from the cameras as I was sticking them all on there.
You guys need to get some hacksaws to some of those cameras you got.
Yeah,
Too
definitely.
many.
Definitely.
There's a lot.
They're everywhere, Jerry.
Anyway,
Huh?
guys, I am going to have to soon say I'm going to have to close the stream down a bit because I've got to go and get up to work in the morning, as we all have to do sometimes.
Yeah, you need to get out of that habit, Joe.
I do seriously need to get out of that habit really quick. And what I'm going to try and do on this before I close this stream off, I didn't do it last time. I'm going to try and do it now. I'm going to try and go through all the people who have been in the side chat, just as a thank you to them all for popping along. I'm going to start from the top. If anybody that's on the panel here wants to shout out names, shout them out as I'm going through. I want to start from the top and go through it. So first one I'm going to is Backrod Tourist, Andy GSA Tractor, Exeter Rider, the Peaky Biker. What else we got? Slobo Lobo came in today. Good cheers, Slobo Lobo. Ben Tipton. We've got who else we got? Life on Two Wheels. Frogzilla, he came in. He's from the US. And we've got who else have we got? There must have been more than that for sure. Teacher on a bike. Is that Teacher on a bike? Do you reckon?
Schuster.
Did he come in? Did he?
He did.
Yeah, he was here.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see Ron came in.
He did come in.
He came in.
And
he
GSA.
didn't stay long.
Ah,
The Not So Hairy Biker. Life on Two Wheels.
New biker.
so he did.
New biker came in, yeah. Thanks, New. Came along.
Dylan came along.
Yep. Cavan Honda Rider. Dylan, yeah, he was here. Exeter Rider, the Peaky Biker. Don't forget to
And
AW.
Gordon. Flash.
Flash. What was his second name? Flash
Gordon Keelan.
Gordon
Gordon
Keelan,
Keelan.
yeah. And who else have we got? Sick Bastard was in today. Thanks for popping along. It's good to see him here
Great
today.
name, innit?
It's a lovely name, isn't it, eh?
And,
But
and
Sick is,
Howie's popped in about 14 times in and out.
yeah, he's been in and out, joining the chat. Yeah, great for him.
AWS Moto.
Who, sorry?
AWS Moto.
AWS Moto. I don't think I saw AWS Moto, but yeah, AWS Moto.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting there. It's a long list. Oh yeah, got down to him now. Yeah, AWS Moto. Slobo Lobo.
Monkey Wood come on, didn't he?
Who was that?
Monkey Wood.
Monkey. Yeah. I'm not got down that far. Monkey Wood Garage.
Yeah.
What a name, eh? Monkey Wood Garage. I wonder why it's called Monkey Wood Garage. I'd like to find out that. I think.
He'll probably
Nice
tell
name.
you in a second.
And I do like his picture there. It stands out pretty well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nice one, that.
Slobo Lobo.
Slobo Lobo. Yeah. From up north. He's from my manor. He's from up Liverpool area where I used to live. Don't live there anymore.
Is it Tom STC?
Tom STC, yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah, our Tom.
Yeah. Quite a few, really. It's getting quite popular. So I just want to thank everybody who does come along to this stream. I think and also remember we're streaming this to Nigel's channel as well. And sometimes it's a good idea just to have one channel running and the other one just in the background with the sound turned off, and then it helps all both channels then, doesn't it?
What I do, just like when I think when Brian and Steve did theirs, I had both open.
Yeah.
Muted one.
Yeah.
And then you can see comments on both channels being posted.
That's what I do, because that's the only way you can see them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I'm near to the end there now. I don't think there's many more on there. Do you think? Does anybody know I've missed anybody? No, I'm right down the bottom. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. Has anybody got any last words before they go? No?
Yeah, where's Harry gone?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, have a good evening. Have a good night, Howie, whatever you're up to. Hope your cameras and your network connections are working pretty good. And thanks to Nige for helping me out tonight, because it went all pear-shaped to begin with, and Nige helped me pull it all back. So I thank you for that, Nige. It's always appreciated. Yes. If I had a clap, if I remember where the clap button was, I'd probably press it. Yeah. And thanks for all your time. Thanks for Jerry coming along. Thanks for Alex from the Adventure of Blair Review. And as it says in the bottom there, don't forget to visit all the friends' channels in the side chat, because these are all great people. They've all got good channels, most of them, and give them support that they deserve, and especially the small channels as well.
Yes.
So I'm going to close it there. I hope you've enjoyed the evening, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Thanks,
Yes,
Joe.
stay safe, everybody. Cheers.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.